Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives you?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gold Jacket, Green Jacket podcast. We are here for episode number 106. My name is Christian Dragonetti, and I'm joined as always by CBN, Joel Mitchell. Jolly, mate, what's happening?
Stuff and stuff.
Stuff and stuff.
I think this week I'm actually going to have to lock in and actually practice my job.
I got a bone to pick with you, but we'll get to that in a little bit.
Otherwise he's good. He's done. So yeah.
Yeah, I do have a bone to pick
What
with
is
you.
it?
We'll talk about
Give it a
it.
crack.
No, don't worry. I fucking will.
I don't want to hear it
I
anymore.
fucking will.
No,
Long-time listeners of the show will know exactly the track that I'm going down when I start in a little bit, letting you know about what you've been getting up to in the last few weeks. But that's all right. Never mind. We'll get there when we get there.
What's that mean?
I'm good. Just wait and see.
I don't like it. Nah,
I'm good,
Thanks
you.
everyone for listening this week. No.
I'm good. Thanks, Jolly. Now, before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start doing this at the beginning of the episodes. If you haven't done so already, please head down into the description, hit the subscribe button, follow us on Spotify, Instagram, and TikTok, like the videos and share them with your friends. Just to get a little bit of housekeeping out of the way, because in the next couple of months, this is it's going to seem a little different because I'm away.
You are.
I'm going on a honeymoon to Europe starting mid-March.
Me too. Your face.
The mistress.
Oh.
Touchy subject.
Oh.
Not really.
No.
No, so yeah, heading off on a honeymoon to Europe for a couple of weeks. We have made the decision that this will be our last episode of the podcast forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's done.
I hate to break it to you.
It's over.
No, I'm only joking.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, Joe. Sorry.
G'day.
You're not going anywhere. No, so we made the decision that for the duration of my holiday, we are going to pre-record episodes and release them accordingly.
Yeah.
So it means there's a bit of work for me because we've got to obviously record it all. I've got to edit it all.
Yeah.
Pre-upload.
Well, the ones that you're away are just going to be sort of short, snappy ones, though. They're just
Correct.
going to be
So-
altered slightly, and they're probably just going to have one singular little topic that we run through, and then that's sort of about it.
Something to keep, the appetite there for the listeners, and so that people don't go completely hungry
Yeah.
on the content
Yeah.
while we're away. So it will look different during that period, and we'll keep reminding you as we get closer to it. But it's going to be in about 3 to 4 weeks.
See.
So, whatever number episode that is, we're actually pre-recording the first one straight after this.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're trying to do our best to make sure that you guys aren't starving, like I said. But there will be a little bit of a difference in the content coming up in the next month or so.
Yeah,
So
true.
bear with us, and you might see a little bit of a drop off when it comes to the clips and the TikToks and stuff because I'm not going to be editing stuff while I'm overseas because I'm on holidays. So,
Yeah, exactly.
So if you've got problems, email Joel.
No.
Send Joel a message on Instagram. He is the complaints department.
My email is Marcus Raptopoulos coaching at.
Oh, he's here enough. We may as well give him a fucking
at
job.
PGA. So, yeah, that's my email. I promise.
We may as well give him a job. He's fucking here enough.
Spam it.
All right, Jolie, let's get stuck into it. When was your most recent round?
Saturday.
Same here.
Yeah. So I played in the morning with the old boy. And I was so excited. I was so excited because I had like 2 good range sessions. Raptor and I did a quick tidy up with dog. Right. I'm thinking we're on. Right. Not we're on, but I'm like, great. Something, I've got something in the head to understand how to hit the golf ball properly now. Right.
Okay.
And didn't really. I hit it. No, it was all right. I shot even par, which I'll tell you, it was just a cold putter. It was honestly just a cold putter. I missed too many putts from 4 to 8 feet.
Okay.
I probably would have missed 5 or 6 of them.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, just too many. So just a cold putter. Otherwise, hit it relatively okay or better.
Driver's good.
It was acceptable.
Okay.
I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Which is better than a 2.
So it makes me feel a little bit worse about the bone I've got to pick with you because last week you came out to Berg and played a few holes with me in SGM.
Yeah.
And then if you had seen the stories over the weekend or shortly after that, Friday, someone might have found their driver. and I'm looking at you because
Found the driver.
because you spent the last 6 weeks complaining about how you suck at hitting driver,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you fucking stripe it at Heidelberg on Thursday night with me and SGM.
Yeah.
Like what the best driver display I've seen you put on in a while, a long time. Right?
I did hit dog good that night.
You hit dog so good.
Yeah, I did hit dog
You were
good.
pumping it. And then all of
Yeah.
a sudden, Raptor puts a story up being like, he's back
Yeah.
and his club twirl that went for fucking 2 hours. Right? I'm just
I
like,
forgot about that till I watched the video again. I'm like, oh, wanker.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I'm like, standard. Right? And we were talking about what the change was. Right? So you had been chatting to your mate Nath.
Yep.
Earlier because you played with him, I think Thursday before you came and had
I played with him Wednesday.
Yeah.
And so for anyone, Nathan Page, he plays on the Aussie tour.
Yeah.
He'd be top 5 longest on tour as well.
Yep.
So absolutely pumps it. Very good player. Anyway, and we've done some touring together. So
Yeah.
we've gone over to Perth a few times together and gone into Adelaide and stuff and a few events down in Vic as well. So,
But you were speaking to him.
And
you
sort of.
You told me that through your conversations with Nath over the hours or whatever it was, a few days that it had been,
Mhm.
He'd given you a couple of swing thoughts, or one in particular, which was that because you've been in the gym and gotten a little bit stronger and all that kind of stuff, the mechanics of your body is slightly changed.
An Ufteenth.
Right.
Yeah.
Enough to throw it off.
Enough to sort of maybe
And
alter it a little
Generally speaking,
Yeah.
when you make those slight changes, and they are slight,
bit. Yeah, it's tiny.
improvements or, drop offs or whatever you want to call them,
Mhm.
either way of the spectrum, you're going to notice it first in the long game.
Yeah.
You swing in the biggest clubs, the hardest and the fastest,
Yeah.
and there's more room for error,
Yeah, correct.
right?
Mhm.
Contrary to the saying of putting is technically the easiest part of the game because the ball doesn't go in the air and you're hitting it the shortest distance.
Yeah. We make it look at the hardest.
We make it look at the hardest, but
Yeah.
also technically speaking, hitting driver in 3 wood should be the hardest part of the game because you're hitting it in the air and it goes the furthest distance.
Yeah.
Right?
A lot more can go wrong.
Correct.
Yeah.
So he had alluded to the fact that because you've made these slight changes and improvements in your body, that you might need to give your body a couple of extra half seconds just to let everything catch up and sync up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this sounds awfully familiar because it's all you ever told me about swing and driver was just give yourself a half a second at the top, Jazz.
Yeah.
Just take it away nice and slow. Tempo is the number one thing. Hold it at the top for a half second. Bang, release.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And then next thing you know, straight down one. I'm like, nice. He's back. Right. So to hear you here and go, 6 out of 10 on Saturday.
Yeah. It wasn't as good as I hit at a Berg.
Okay,
I
good.
hit it much better at Berg.
Okay.
There was more often I hit it better.
Okay.
So down 12 was mint, 13 was good, 14 I hit it left, 16 was up the middle.
14 you hit it left, which is something you haven't done for 8
which
months.
I was bumped with. I hit it so far left too. I almost hit on the 13. I'm like, it's better than out on the 5. Like,
Yeah.
right. But and 17 was that squirtly little shit.
Tired goal swing end of the day.
No, it was front 9. But
Take it back.
I'll give you a highlight
Here we
about our round on Saturday, right? We started on 10, bogey 10. I hit a fucking awesome shot too, and it like bounces left into the bunker from the edge of the green.
Ugh.
Like it must have just hit a weird spot, but anyway, I made 4, and I'm like, all right, first I'll move on, right? So I was 1 over through 6.
Mm.
So we're walking off 15 green. I'm 1 over par. Dad's 2 under. Dad puts 6 iron on 11 to this,
Jesus.
and then almost has a hole in one on 15. Like it is the closest call I've seen at Rosanna. It's the closest call I've seen at one going in.
Shit.
I told him, I'm like, it is hit the hole. It has to
Yeah.
because of where the pitch mark was, where the pin was, how the shot shaped, and where it ended up. I'm like, it is touched the hole.
Jesus.
Not enough, obviously, to go in, but
Yeah,
it was
of course.
sitting, a foot behind it, dead in line with it. How it didn't go in, I'll never know. But anyway, he taps that in. He gets to 2 under. I'm like,
Uh-oh.
I've got to be fucking careful here, right? Unfortunately, he makes double up 16. I'm thinking, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, he started off awesome. Please don't let this be the collapse,
Yep.
right? And he holds on. He birdies 18. And he ends up having 2 over for the day, I think.
Yeah.
3 over. He shot 74. So he had 40 points.
Mm.
Best golf I've probably ever seen him play. It was
Wow.
unreal. It was unreal.
So he's trending.
Yeah, he's in some
Fuck
good form.
Fuck yeah.
It was really good. So, but yeah, mine was sort of it was just a cold putter. It looked a lot worse than it sort of was.
Okay.
Yeah, I hit some higher quality shots, and off the tee was a bit more reliable.
Mhm.
So, trending all right. Just
Take
had
it.
Just had to hole a few. That's
Take it.
all it really was. But
Very good.
otherwise, yeah, sort of. So yeah, I was speaking to Nath, and I was sort of when we're playing, it's weird because when you're at the level we're trying to play at, your coaching hat's never on
No.
unless you prompted for it.
No.
So I actually caddied for the old boy yesterday.
Mm.
So the time of recording was yesterday was Monday.
Mm.
I caddied for him for a senior pennant, and one of the guys in the group, it was actually Dad's opponent, after the round actually came up to us, and he goes, and because he asked me about what I do and what I'm trying to do, and then he goes after the round, do you have any any pointers for me? He was genuinely asking, like, you saw my golf swing for 18 holes, like,
Yeah.
is there anything that you noticed? And I'm like, I'm not going to lie to you, I have no idea. Because
I'm not paying attention.
I
like
didn't
that.
put my hat on going, right, that's in the weird spot, or that's why you produce that flare, right? Like, I didn't have that thinking cap on. I'm like, your short game is like past awful, right? But, I'm just like, mate, I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't take enough notice to give you any info that's going to benefit you at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Nath was kind of the same. He goes, mate, your tempo was good. And we played on Monday. We played last Wednesday, and I shot 65, I think.
Yep.
So I had 6. Putter was a little bit better, and I hit it awesome all day. I striped it. Hit driver really good.
Yep.
And I was asking him, like, what was the biggest standout? He goes, mate, like, technically, I don't know, because I wasn't paying attention to that. He was playing his own game. And he was just saying that my transition looked great from the top.
Okay.
So it was basically just me. I was getting my hands and arms in front of my body, clearing really well, and just synced everything up really nicely, which I haven't been doing. So it's plodding along, slowly but surely.
That's it.
So we're getting there.
Steps in the right direction are better than
It's
not in the right
forward.
direction. Yeah, correct.
It's forward.
We're advancing it forward.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got a big sort of 6 weeks coming up. So
No, it's,
to finish off the
that's
season.
exactly right.
So
There's a lot happening.
there's a lot going on next month. So.
So my round,
And then
I won't keep you
And
very
yours.
long because there wasn't really a lot to talk about. I got stuck into Stellas pretty early because he had 3 doubles on the front 9, and I ate my words too soon because I had 3 doubles on the back.
Oh boy!
Like started pretty well. Like I think I had 19 points. It was stroke medal.
Yeah.
It was second round of the Summer Cup. So I was like one ahead of my handicap.
Yeah.
Through 9 holes, and I'm thinking, all right, cool, just keep trending.
Yeah.
1 double creeps in. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Second double creeps in, and I'm like, well, scorecard's gone. Fuck this. I think it worked out to be something like 29 points. So like a bit meh.
Yeah.
Came home shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize to take you away from the episode, but if you're enjoying this content and you want more of it, you should hit the subscribe button. It's a big red button right down below. All our links are in the description as well. You can follow us on Spotify, leave us a review, and check out previous episodes.
We're also on Instagram and TikTok. We post reels weekly, maybe a couple times a week. We're also
times
on
a week.
TikTok as well. When you're viewing those reels or TikTok, be sure to leave a comment. Make sure you like it. Send it to a mate. Tell us we're dickheads. Whatever you want to do, interact with us in some way.
Because if you like us, ladies and gentlemen, and you want us to grow and succeed, we need your support. We need you to like and subscribe and follow us and leave reviews and share it with your friends and leave a comment. Send us a DM. Just tell us Joel's got an ugly head.
It doesn't go unnoticed.
It doesn't go unnoticed. We thoroughly appreciate your support. Thank you. The golf course, after a lot of the dry weather, is like in and around the greens are quite tight.
Yeah.
Which I don't like. It's not what I'm used to at our golf course. It's the one area of the game I struggle with the most when I come to Rosanna because it's the complex.
It's tighter,
It's tighter. And I hit everything with wedges like half a groove, chunky.
Yeah.
Like, it was just the whole day.
Yeah.
Like 60 and in, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
flub. So like I hit the ball great until I got within 100 meters of the green.
Yeah.
And that's where all the errors came in. And I just didn't know how to change or how to adapt.
Mm.
Tried to hit ball first, and then you just end up hitting it chunkier.
Yeah.
So it's just like, fuck, what are you doing? I don't know.
Just figure it out from there.
Just had some dodgy feelings in the hands with the wedges on Saturday. Putted okay. Hit driver good. Hit everything else good. Just short game was shit. Well. Next week.
Move on.
Move on. Absolutely. Now, Jolie,
Yeah.
It's been a busy week.
It has been. It's been weird.
It's been a weird,
Been weird.
very weird. We've obviously, from a professional standpoint, we've had two pretty big events.
Yeah.
Live Adelaide being one of them,
Mm-hmm.
and the Pebble Beach Pro-Am
Mm-hmm.
on the PGA Tour.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with Live Adelaide because we'd be reminisced not to talk about it.
Yeah.
Won by Anthony Kim,
Mm-hmm.
which is incredible.
Back-to-back wins for the Ripper boys as well.
Correct.
So the Aussie boys go back-to-back,
In the team
which
event.
is unbelievable. So,
Another good showing by Elvis Smiley.
Absolutely.
Another $750K in the pocket.
there you go.
Best financial decision he ever
Oh,
made.
unreal.
I think he's third already. Like, I mean, there's only the second event of the season,
Something like that.
and or fourth maybe event of the season, and he's like third in the prize money.
Fucking hell.
and he signed his contract a week before the season started.
Yeah, exactly. He only signed it 2 months
the
ago.
ultimate ring in
Yeah.
comes in and is just dominating, which is
Just
great to see,
so
and it's good for him.
Yeah.
But no, the event was won by Anthony Kim. Shoots 9 under on the last day
Mm.
to win 23 with a total score of 23 under.
Was that by 3 shots?
3
It
shots
was by
ahead of
3.
Bryson DeChambeau, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And I didn't watch much of the event. SGM was keeping us updated in the group chat, and I was just sort of tuning in, watched a few of the highlights here and there, and some of the putts this guy was draining. Like every hole on the back nine of on Sunday. Oh yeah, because they're playing 4 rounds now,
playing
aren't
4
they?
rounds,
yeah,
yeah.
so it's nothing changes. The last 7 or 8 holes that he played on Sunday, everything was
Just
dropping.
boxed.
Everything. And everything was like, 8 to 15 feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's
The
just
proximity
center
was
cup.
mid.
And he's giving it fist pumps galore. I'm just like, this is sick.
I saw a couple like back nine highlights, probably the last 5 holes.
Yeah.
Just the occasional shot, the fist pump parts. And I'm just like, this guy's on. And he was
yeah.
hungry. He was hungry for it, of course. And I saw this, I forgot who he was talking to. But he was just sort of standing out on the range and just videoing, and he goes, I can see myself winning golf tournaments. And I don't know how recent this was.
Wow.
I actually don't know how recent this video was. I sort of just skimmed over it. But he goes, I can see myself winning golf tournaments. He
Well,
goes,
there you
that's
go.
what I'm aiming for. So whether that was last week or 2 years ago when he first jumped back onto the scene, who knows? But
So if you've never heard the name Anthony Kim
you
before,
obviously live under a rock. But
yeah,
anyway.
well, I would disagree with that statement. I mean, you and I, mate, he disappeared for however many years.
He did.
So
when he was here.
and there's a lot of people that would have gotten into golf in that period
Yeah,
who have
true.
no idea.
Yeah, true.
If a bloke disappears for 10
He
years,
disappeared in sort of 2012.
yeah.
2011,
So
2012.
Anthony Kim was a young rising star back in the day
Yeah.
on the PGA Tour, dominated. Was
Unbelievably good.
Very young and on Ryder Cup teams and, playing
Next level.
like
Unbelievably
next level, like on, this is a bold statement to make, on par with like the trajectory of Scotty Scheffler early.
Yeah, sort of.
We're talking like Jordan Spieth sort
was-
of coming out of the blocks hot, not necessarily winning majors, but like,
yeah,
dominating.
making some loud noises
And was
early.
touted as the next big thing.
Yeah.
Injuries get in the way, then some bloody insurance thing that he had going on with his injuries forced him basically out of golf. Like he was guaranteed a payout of X amount of dollars if he stayed away from playing golf, to heal his injury. Next thing you know, 10 years go by, he doesn't play.
Yeah.
Amongst other things, which
Yeah.
we won't really delve into because
Oh, I mean, everyone already knows. If it's literally you look up Anthony Kim golf issues, and it's going to come up with
Yeah.
drug abuse and
Yeah.
a lot of other things that almost, as Bryson said, almost send him off the planet.
yeah, correct.
So,
So if he-
everyone knows what that means. But
correct.
yeah, it's for him to do what he's done now.
So it's the ultimate comeback story.
yeah, exactly.
So, some 10, 12 years later,
Mm.
winds up back on Live
Mm.
and then loses his Live card, has to go back to Live Q school at the beginning of this or end of last year,
Mm.
requalifies, gets back on a team, now wins
Now
the
wins
third
the event.
event, fourth event of the season,
Mm.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I was super, super, super skeptical of Liv when they signed him or when he got signed to, I think he's on the Aces,
A
four Aces.
lot of the boys were. A lot of the guys. Is he on DJ's team?
DJ's team, the
Yeah.
four Aces.
He a lot of the Cam Smith said it. He goes, he was actually so happy that AK won.
Yeah.
Like in this interview that Cam had, he was just like, mate, it's unbelievable to see after what he went through and what he
Of
did, and
course.
stuff like that. And then,
JT
And-
put
and
a
so-
pretty cool post up
yeah,
as well. On
JT
Instagram.
did it. Bryson said some really good things. Like it was really really impressive with how many actual players supported that as well.
Of course.
And Cam even said, he goes, when he played with him when he sort of first come onto the scene. He was just sort of making his entrance into Live, and he played with him, and he was chopping it at best, and he was really skeptical, going, "Nah, this is not going to work for him." Like, but I guess when you were once like so good, or once as good as he was, I'm not going to say it was only a matter of time before he gets back to that level, but you know, he obviously worked his ass off and he's done all the right things.
How hard could it be to tap back into that talent?
It would be near impossible, but he's obviously worked hard enough to do it.
Yeah.
So he had so much natural talent and he's worked his ass off to do it. So it's like, good on him.
Oh, absolutely.
He's reaping the rewards of being able to come out the other side of
100%.
the darkest of dark places. So
no, look,
incredible.
super wrap for him. I think, again, from all reports, Live Adelaide was another successful event. It's the last year that's going to be at the Grange. They're moving to Kionga next year.
Yeah, good. Kionga's unreal.
So, you know, that was announced after the first day's play, possibly even leading into the first day's play. So I think it's their signature event.
It absolutely is.
Right? It's their number one event that they look forward to.
Yeah.
You would almost think that being such a big event, they like, if I was in marketing at Live, I probably wouldn't want it so early in the season. You'd want it sort of as like the finale or the closing, like the closing week.
You could sort of argue both sides. You could sort of say, oh, this is the grand final sort of thing.
Yeah, correct.
Or it's like start the season off hot and it gets people invested early.
Yeah.
You could argue both points.
Absolutely. So I saw a thing on Sportskeeda Golf or whatever is on Facebook saying that there was a statement from Liv saying that, what was it? I literally sent it to myself. I'm going to find it. It was trying to compare Live Adelaide to the Players in terms of the 5th major title. I sent it to myself because obviously the phone is recording the video at the moment. So that's for later. I'm going to read this out.
Yeah.
Right. Amid growing debate around the Players' Championship potentially being recognised as golf's 5th major, attention is now shifted to Live Golf Adelaide. Discussions within... Sorry, this is fucked up on me. What's going on here? Bear with me. Discussions within Live circles suggest increasing confidence around the event's stature, with one sentiment capturing the buzz, and the quote is, all anyone in the world of golf is talking about right now is when Live Adelaide will be confirmed as the 5th major. That statement was released via Live Golf.
Oh.
And shared by Sportskeeda. Which, like, if it was going to get there, it's a fair... look, at the very least, they're throwing their hat in the ring. They're throwing their hat in the ring to try and generate a little bit of buzz. It is an awesome tournament.
Yeah.
Right? It's their biggest event. It's got a long way to go if it wants to try and fight for the title of 5th major. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's a... I don't actually think they mean that. I think it's a
dig?
Like almost like a clickbait sort of thing.
Yeah.
Almost like a get people to
talk about it, which is what we're doing.
Which is exactly what we're doing.
And they've won. So
they've
nailed it.
They've done exactly what they wanted.
No, so I saw that earlier and I was like, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Especially considering it's coming from them.
Yeah, speaking of 5th major, like, Rory got asked about the Players' Championship.
Yeah.
And I think his response was perfect.
Right.
Saying he likes the idea that the Players' Championship is a huge event. It's one of the biggest outside of the majors. He goes, but he almost said sort of just leave it alone. Like, it doesn't need to be incorporated. Is it seen in a better light as maybe the PGA? Yeah, probably. I would watch the Players before I watch the PGA Championship. But he goes, keep it in its own sort of realm and category, I guess, instead of trying to give it a new title.
And that's all anyone is trying to do with that title of the 5th major.
Yeah.
It's like in basketball, they give out an award for the best 6th man of the year. Right? And the 6th man, there's only 5 on the court at any one time. So the 6th man is generally the bloke that comes off the bench first.
Yeah.
Right? And, you know, is the next biggest
first
contributor to the starting 5 away from the starting 5. With my limited knowledge of fucking basketball. Well, so it stops there.
Yeah.
Right. But that whole stigma of golf's fifth major is basically just like, well, we've got our 4.
Yeah.
They're clearly the biggest every year. What's the next biggest?
Yeah.
And something that we can look forward to. And I think for the sheer fact that it's at the same place every year, and it's so close to Augusta as well, it's got that vibe of a major.
Yeah. It does have a major
It
vibe.
lights the spark into major season.
Absolutely.
So interesting, but no, I agree with your take. It's just
Yeah.
like leave, and I agree with
leave it
Rory.
alone.
Leave them alone.
Yeah.
It kind of, I'm not sure it discredits the 4 majors.
No.
It kind of just, I think it puts a little bit too much on the players as it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That statement.
Yeah. Could it be incorporated to be a major and replace one of them? Maybe.
I don't think
If
it
it was,
needs
if you brought up the conversation of it though,
Yeah.
like if you were to replace one, what would you replace? But
The PJ.
yeah, but it's in its own realm.
Yeah, exactly
In
right.
its own realm. It's
That's
as
it.
big. Yeah. Like Rory actually said, he goes, I'd love to have 7 majors.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right. I don't know. I don't think if the players was ever made to be a major and they made 5, I don't think that the statistics
I
would
think the win-
change from him going from 5 to 7 because it's after the fact. But
Yeah.
who the fuck knows?
The women play 5 majors a year.
Mm.
So I think the door is open to add a 5th major eventually in the calendar.
Maybe soon. Maybe.
Who knows? And
Maybe.
whether they elevate a tournament like you just said, or they create a whole new tournament
Yeah.
and have it somewhere else and give it the stigma of the 5th major of golf. That'll be the time.
Yeah. I think it's a bigger event than the Tour Championship,
Agreed.
even though the prize purse in the Tour Championship is ridiculous.
Agreed.
But yeah, the players is just something about it.
Yep.
But yeah, you're right because it's held at the same venue.
It kind of
It
gives
sort
it
of
that.
gives it that Aldi brand Masters vibe
Yeah.
sort of thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like it's still unbelievable.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has its own sort of feel to it,
No, I like
which
it.
is pretty impressive. so.
Speaking of the PGA Tour, Colin Morikawa gets his first win for a long time as well.
Yeah, over 2.5 years or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is not that long, but for
Especially
someone of
con-
his caliber,
Look, considering his age as well, he's still quite young.
yeah, he's still.
But we're talking about a bloke who's won a couple of majors.
Yeah.
So, like, and again, has had his own battles with his golf swing and stuff in the last little while. So, to see him bounce back and have to go through what he went through, Pebble Beach is not a tough place to win golf tournaments. And despite the weather, we saw some fucking ridiculous golf scores.
Yeah.
Like, you can see flags on angles and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
from the wind, and get the final score is 22 under par for
Yeah,
4
it's
rounds. It's just
crazy.
like, but then
Scuba.
I watched some of it this morning, and I'm like, fuck, because I wanted to understand, because I saw clips on over the weekend of how bad the weather was.
Mm.
I'm like, right, well, something isn't right here. One of these things is not like the other.
No.
How can you have this weather and these golf scores?
Mm.
And then I saw a couple of players towards the end of the final round hitting like 18 to 20 foot putts, but smashing them.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely smashing them. For a couple of, obviously the wind's picking up, so it's going to make a difference to the golf ball. But I'm like, if they've copped such bad weather, those greens have got to be slow.
Yeah, they're slower. Yeah.
They're slower,
Yeah.
a bit more responsive.
Yeah.
Players can attack more. So of course they're going to have lower scores.
Mm.
If all you've got to do is judge the wind and make the most of the par 5s.
Mm.
I think Scotty had a round where he had 3 eagles.
Oh,
I think
really?
he had 3 eagles in his 3rd round.
Fuck.
So like,
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Poor week from Scotty again. Finished tied for 2nd or tied for 3rd.
Yeah, tied 3rd.
Sorry,
or
mate.
top 4. Yeah, it was tied 4th. I think.
Whatever it was.
Min Woo had a top 2, which was awesome.
Which was sick.
Which was awesome to see. so.
And I don't know if you saw much of the golf this morning, but as soon as Colin Morikawa puts his birdie putt to, or his eagle putt from off the green to that for birdie, Minwoo just puts driver cover back on. He sticks it in the bag, starts walking.
Yeah.
He's like, I've lost.
Yeah.
But no, golf's getting interesting again.
Yeah.
We're coming into major season.
Mm.
And you'll hear about, that's another, oh no, we actually should be able to do
Augusta's not far.
Oh,
Augusta's not far away.
Augusta is the first week
You know what I can hear?
that I get back.
You know what I can hear? Just that little piano.
Yeah.
Oh, I got goosies just then.
Just
Oh,
just that drone footage
Oh.
down Magnolia Drive with the azaleas everywhere. Soon, my
that's
boy.
close.
Soon, my boy.
That's close.
Soon.
Oh, brilliant.
Now, I had a message from one of our mates yesterday, actually.
Mm.
Jared from Two Barry Golfers, who's a fantastic bloke and
Friend of the pod.
friend of the pod, plays decent golf.
Yeah.
Sent me a message about something that's, been in like the top of like it's been in our repertoire in the past. And it's a topic that means a little bit to us and means a little bit to Jared as well. And that is like the closing of golf courses, particularly public, private, whatever it is. It was announced a few months ago, almost a year ago now, that Cranbourne Golf Club was shutting down. And Corowa as well is shutting down. And Jared was asking whether or not we believe it could lead to further golf or other golf courses doing similar things where they're seeing the value in the money of the sale of the land to sort of either dig the club out of a bind or foreclose altogether. It's obviously very sad that Cranbourne and Corowa are closing. You know, Corowa's been around for 118 years. I've not played either of them, but you've played Cranbourne before.
I've played both.
Both?
I played Corowa a very long time ago.
Right.
So I don't have that much recall of it.
Yeah.
Cranbourne was a great course though.
Yeah.
They played a lot of good amateur events there. Cranbourne Open Amateur was a great event.
Yeah.
Played a lot of junior golf there. Played a bit of pennant there as well.
Yeah.
Micheluzzi that's his home deck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he put up a post that was like it sort of hit the heart a little bit.
Yeah.
So he was posting photos of when he was a bit younger and stuff like that, and sort of wrote a message to him and stuff like that. It was touching, but yeah, Cranbourne was a good deck. I enjoyed playing Cranbourne.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so it was a good one.
Like we said, it's devastating. You don't want any facility, especially in our sport, to close.
Do you know the reason why Corowa closed?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I look in complete fairness. I haven't done too much research. Jared sent us a message, and honestly, and this is a slight on myself, I didn't know Corowa was closing.
Yeah,
in the first place.
Yeah,
so it's shit house because here in Victoria, especially, we're going through a bit of a housing crisis. I don't want to get involved in politics, but golf courses sit on pretty big pieces of land.
Yeah, that are worth a lot.
Yeah.
I think Cranbourne got a lot for their land, and then with the merger with Huntingdale as well. So that's what has helped that sort of out of the dumps a little bit. Huntingdale went through massive renovations for about 2 years, maybe a little bit more.
I've seen some photos of Huntingdale recently.
Looks awesome.
Mint.
I got told by a member, right? So when I was
did your scholarship there.
Yeah, I did a scholarship for a year, and then I was a member there for about 5.
Yeah.
So I played both men's and junior pennant youth pennant with them.
Yeah, cool.
Or Colts as you
whatever
formerly known. But so I saw one of the guys that is a member there put up a story of like the day it reopened, which was just recently. And so I messaged him going, looks great. Send us through a few more photos. Like, can you show me like the major upgrades that I would sort of go, oh, this was 6. Now it's 6, but it's not. Like, you know, like just what's the biggest changes? And he sent me through a few photos. It looked unbelievable. And he made a very big call. He goes, it will. He said it will, not could be. He said it will be better than Vic and Kingston Heath.
Whoa.
Right? I'm like, okay, I wouldn't go there just yet. I haven't seen it, so who knows? But that's what he claims. He reckons it could be. He reckons it not could, will. That's what he said. So I'm like, whoa, okay. Look.
Credit to him.
Look, if you think it's going to be that good, hats off to you, maybe. Like,
this is a
far out.
This is a golf club stooped in history.
Yeah.
Right? The host of the Masters, the Australian Masters for such a long time.
For a long time.
The Gold Jackets of the Australian Masters?
Yeah.
Right? So major events played by some of the biggest names in golf history. Used to come out and play every year.
Yeah.
I've got, Dad used to tell me stories back in the day. Mates at work have told me similar stories of going to watch it as a kid and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And Huntingdale's just phenomenal.
It was unreal. Yeah.
If they can get back to a similar level, I'd love to see the reintroduction of the Australian Masters at
cool.
Huntingdale.
Yeah.
That would be unbelievable.
Yeah.
And have that as the third event on the third major event on the Australian calendar over the summer.
Yeah.
Alongside the Open and the PGA. It looks unbelievable.
Yeah. The for what I've seen, the redesign of it, I really like the look of it. Some of the holes are very, very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
Very good placement of everything. It's very good to look at. And not saying it wasn't amazing beforehand. It was a very, very good golf course. And there was a patch that went through for a couple years where it was very, very B tier sandbelt according to in relation to the others. So your Royals and Vic and KH and stuff like that. It didn't meet the expectation of your top tier sandbelt,
Yeah.
but it was still amazing. If
Of
you
course.
separated from all of them, yeah, amazing place.
Mhm.
And then with the closing of Cranbourne and some of the funding they've got with that, they've able to redo it all.
Yeah.
And yeah, so the member that I was messaging, he actually said, he goes, when it's all well and good, because he goes, we're not allowed to have guests yet.
Oh, I can imagine.
So which is understandable as well.
Those poor members who have had to wait 2 and a bit years
Yeah.
to just play at their home golf
Yeah.
club again.
Yeah.
Close the guest
Yeah.
book. Close the guest book for a year.
Yeah. Yeah. He said it was something like that. For about 12 months, you could maybe have one.
Yeah.
Maybe. If you ask.
Because that is
Very,
all
very
of a
nicely,
sudden
so-
that is all of a sudden the most popular golf course in the state.
Well, for them there, yeah. So
So you know,
yeah, he goes, as soon as it sort of frees up a little bit, he goes, come out and have a look, and it'll be awesome. Because I grew up there. I
Of
did
course.
all my junior shit there. So
Correct.
that joint was second home for me for
When
a
it-
long time.
whenever you go, I'm available.
Yeah, so
I'd be keen to check it out. But no,
just the comment that he said that it will be better than Vic and KH, I'm like, fuck.
yeah,
okay.
it's a big statement.
Like, that's huge call. So look, if it is, or if it does become that, great.
It's perfect for Aussie golf.
But
It's perfect for
yeah.
Sandbelt golf. That statement, and
Yeah.
if it ends up coming to fruition,
I just want it to compete again, not compete, but really be at the same standard as those top 3 or 4.
thrown in the mix of the
Like,
conversation.
just to be like, instead of saying it's Vic, Royal, and KH at the top, it's and Huntingdale that is there now, because Huntingdale has a place in my heart.
Of course it does.
Of course, I've played a lot of golf there, so it'd be good to see the redesign.
Very
It'll be
good.
pretty cool.
Going back to what we
Anyway.
were discussing earlier, as I said, it's very disappointing, very sad that Cranbourne and Corowa are closing. You know, clubs have had to do it in the past.
Yeah.
My golf club did it. They sold land. So, you know, the 6th hole
Yeah,
used to be 155 meter par 3.
yeah,
So directly behind the 6th green, there's like 3 houses.
yeah.
And that land was once the golf clubs.
Mm.
And to get them out of a financial bind, they sold that land and someone built houses on them.
Mm.
You got to do what you got to do
Mm.
sometimes. Thankfully, over the last 10, 15 years, it's paid dividends for the club.
Yeah, yeah.
No one likes the 6th hole at Heidelberg, but
No, it went from a poor par 3 to worse.
yeah, correct.
So, it's all right. It
it's-
throws a spanner in the works, definitely.
It definitely does. If it at the very least, it's given the club character, right? Because
Absolutely.
not very often you've got a 110 meter par 3 that plays the
That's
way
the
that
longest
does.
it plays.
Correct, and that's the way it does. You know, there's very often you walk up to that hole where it's off the whites into a front pin. You're
Yeah.
like, fuck, 79 meters is short. But again, it's the toughest 79 meter shot you'll have all day.
It is.
So I can completely understand
Mm.
golf clubs have to do these things to survive, and they're going to do anything they can to survive.
Yeah, correct.
Sometimes it pays dividends, like it did for us. Like the
Mm.
club is extremely like stable.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
From everything we hear from the club and what they share to the members, it's extremely stable, right?
Yeah.
And successful. And you can see, because I'm in here every 3-4 weeks saying we're doing something else.
Yeah, yeah.
See-
That's a sign of a healthy club, is upgrades, and if they're spending a little bit of coin,
Mm.
they clearly have the freedom to. Like, these management aren't stupid. They know what
correct.
they're doing.
So, you know, tee boxes left and right, nurseries left and right. Now we're getting a massive, I can't stress enough how big this is, irrigation system upgrade.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's future proofing for the next 50 years.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're going to spend that sort of coin, and it's a lot of coin, on doing that, then yeah, like the investment is there for the future. So, but like I said, it's devastating to see golf courses close.
Yeah.
There's a lot of very unhappy people, I'm sure. A lot of sad people as well. Like you mentioned, Mika as well.
Yeah.
I don't want to put myself in those people's shoes.
Nah, imagine that.
I love my golf club too much.
Yeah.
As much as I fall in and out of love with the joint every 3 weeks.
You have 40 points, best place ever. Have 26, and you're like, nah, I give up.
Yeah, have 26 points. Like, what's the joining for Rosanna again? But no, yeah. Spare a moment of thought for those people that are missing
Yeah,
out. And,
yeah.
you know,
Hopefully there's something close. I'm actually not 100% sure what is the closest to Corowa.
neither.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
Neither.
so.
Neither.
Anyway.
Jolie, before we get into questions from the second cut, I got some updates. Now, regular listeners might have noticed that there hasn't been too much darts chat in the last few weeks, and that is because, you've been away and traveling, and we've been doing these episodes sort of on the fly, and you've had to get a move on pretty
Yeah, I've
quickly.
had to. Yeah. Anyway.
So we actually haven't stood in front of the board and thrown darts properly for a little while.
Yeah.
However,
You have.
I have. Fuck me, have I been throwing darts? So it starts the weekend before we recorded episode 104 with Luke.
This gives me like indoor cricket vibes.
Oh, it's big indoor cricket vibes. You know what I mean? It's Tuesday night, social basketball comp vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just wait, right? It starts the weekend before we record episode 104 with Luke.
Yeah.
That weekend I had a Bucks party.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a place called Ballers Clubhouse?
I have not.
It's in the city. It's an old nightclub. They've turned it into this massive, I call it like a man cave on steroids.
Yeah, man.
Because there's dartboards and pool tables and shuffleboards.
So Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A perfect venue for a Bucks party.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's beers on tap and games to play.
Yeah.
Right? We go, and I'm speaking to the bloke who was the best man and who organised it. I'm like, please tell me there's darts. Because you can book and whatever games you want to play, you can just book them individually. I'm like, please tell me there's darts. He's like, yeah, we got darts. I'm like, sweet. So I'm sitting there having a throw, and one of the boys who I'd met on the day, right, the Bucks' cousin's husband or something, distant relation, goes, he's watching me throw, and he goes, you throw darts, do you? And I'm like, well, I try. And he goes, I've got a team. We play on Wednesday nights. It's kind of pub league type vibes. We play in B grade, so I don't that crash hot.
Yeah.
He goes, and that's what he said. He goes, would you be interested?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I guess.
Yeah.
This is I'm gonna have to hear some more details, right? I can't just dive in head first.
I thought of a question. Yeah.
Okay. Long story short, I made my debut last week
In the darts team.
in a darts team.
That's sick.
I won't ramble on for too long, but there's a pretty strong team that we've got.
Yeah.
They play, like I said, they play in B grade out in Gladstone Park.
Yeah.
Play against a bunch of other teams that are associated to the league.
Yeah.
We've got to go to Keilor this week, so we'll do
Jesus
that.
Christ,
That's
traveling.
happening. That's happening
You're
tomorrow.
touring.
I'm touring. So in a team of 6, you play 2 games of triples. So it would be you, me, and somebody else, and you just alternate. You start at 7:01, work your way down like you would normally.
Yeah.
You play 3 games of doubles, starting at 6:01, and then you play 6 games of singles. Now it's just 1 leg each, so it's not like best of 3. In A grade for singles, I think it's best of 3.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, but no. Anyway, last week, nervous as anything. I haven't been that nervous doing anything since maybe my first club champs.
Yeah.
Like D grade club champs, like where they're just shaking, right? Played triples, it's the perfect like easing your way into a game.
Yeah, yeah.
Just with 2 other blokes that they can just carry if you need. Played all right, threw them okay. Doubles, threw them phenomenally.
Yeah.
Like, I threw
We're
them very well.
Yeah.
And it was about start of the doubles game where I was like, I started to find the treble bed, and I'm like, okay, here we go. And then won my singles game as well. So I've won all 3 games, right? Quick story about the singles. I got down to a finish, got down to like 42 remaining,
Yeah.
right? And the guy that I was playing against wasn't on a finish, so I got time. Step up for the first visit at 42, push the first dart up into 13, and the brain stops working. I'm like, staring at the dartboard like, what the fuck is 42 minus 13? Anyway, so each team donates a person to either score on the iPad or call the scores like Russ Bray.
Yeah.
Right? Like the referees.
Yeah.
And so the guy from our team was on the iPad, and he goes, you can ask the scorer. And I'm like, great. How much left? And he goes, whatever, it was like 29 or something.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, brilliant. Push the second dart up into double 12 when I was aiming for 9.
Yeah.
Not going well.
No.
Right? 5 left, and I'm like, I need to bust.
Yeah.
Busted perfectly. I'm walking up to the board. My teammate whispers to me, he's like, that's a good bust.
Yeah.
Next visit, again, like I've still got time. My opponent's nowhere near it. I step up to the board. I want to go 10, single 10 for double 16.
Yeah.
My hand, Joel, is shaking, right? If you're watching on YouTube, you're seeing me like shake. Like it was like this, right? I've never been so nervous in
crazy.
my dead set. It's fucking pub league darts.
Yeah,
and I'm
great
standing at the Yockey like I'm 6 up against Luke Littler in the World Championship final. Like I'm just like shaking, right? $100 million on the line type shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, first dart, single 10, second dart, double 16. Give it a little fucking gun under the breath because it was all that weight just dropped. Right, little Gerwin Price. Oh, but I'm hooked. I'm absolutely hooked.
That's
So
mid.
I went from filling in to now they want me to play.
Yeah,
every
you're
week.
locked. You got BOG.
And so they award a BOG for the each night. And I got a text message on my drive home being like, congrats, BOG for the first night. Well done. I'm like,
We're on.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh man.
I still don't know what I'm fucking doing, but
You got to
I
get
will.
the full outfit too. You got to get it. You got to get a nickname and a shirt
Well,
that has the nickname on it and
drags
shit like
is-
that.
It's just drag straight up, which
Yeah.
is fine. One of the boys turns around and goes, "Oh, so what size are you?" And I'm like, "That's a bit forward. That's a bit. We've only just met." Like, I'm like, "Oh, what for?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm getting shirts made up,
Oh,
like with the team and the because so it's all done out of the Dart Cave, a place
Yeah.
called the Dart Cave in Gladstone Park,
yeah.
and we're the Dart Cave Sharks,
Yeah.
right? So he's getting a Sharks t-shirt, like Darts t-shirt, made up. And he was like, "All right, here's my size." or
Yours
whatever.
should be Shags.
No,
Oh, I thought it was good.
there wasn't.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm hooked. I'm absolutely hooked.
that's wild.
Yeah. And so I've been saying to you, whenever we need players and you're around, I reckon you should come because I reckon you'd love it just as much. It was so, dude.
The competitive aspect probably, but
At where we played last week at the Dart Cave, right? There's 4 boards on the wall. We were the second from the left. So there was 3 games on. One was on the first left was another B grade game. So I'm like scouting the opposition because we're going to play them through the season. Then it was us. Then it was an A grade game and then a free board. So I'm like darting. My eyes are just going left and right, watching the B graders, scouting them, and then watching the A graders. This is bloke in A grade, right? And he went over to the practice board and I'm watching him. This dude was fucking on fire
yeah,
on the practice board. I watched him put like 6 140s in a row,
yeah,
just effortless.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, you fucking, yeah, all right. Yeah, no worries. I'm just like, not a chance, mate. Average 41. It ain't going to happen. Like,
What the fuck?
yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, that was last week.
That's wicked.
I'm going tomorrow. We've got another game tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see. I got to play 5 games to qualify for finals. And we spanked them last week too. We won 9-2 out of 11.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So I think we won the night before the singles game started.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you would have.
Or whatever it was. Maybe after the first singles game. I think
Yeah.
it was 6-0 up
Yeah.
after the first singles game.
Yeah.
And it was just like, yeah, cool.
That's wild.
So yeah, a lot of fun.
So good.
A lot of fun. Oh, dude. A lot of fun.
Mid.
Yeah. So that's
Anyway.
that's it. God, I like darts.
You're on. That's mid. Right.
Questions from the second cut, Jolly. Let me stop rambling.
All right, we're going for you.
You're on.
Excluding Ripper GC. Excluding the Aussie boys.
Mhm.
What live team would you choose to join if given the option?
I don't fucking know what teams there are. Whatever team John Rahm's on.
So Legion.
Yeah.
You'd go Legion with Tyrrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
John Rahm, Tyrrell Hatton.
Interesting.
I think that'd be a vibe.
Yeah, right.
There's a few good teams in there.
Yeah.
Obviously, like DJ's on, like got the 4 aces.
Mhm.
You know, Patrick Reed's no longer there. That's fine. I honestly don't know. I know Bubba's got the range goats.
Mhm.
Legion is John Rahm.
Mhm.
I'm more thinking about who's on the teams.
Yeah.
As opposed to what the teams actually
Yeah,
are.
what their teams are.
And
yeah.
it obviously would be Ripper. I mean, the Crushers would be pretty cool with Bryson.
Yeah, with Bryson.
I don't know who else is on his team.
That's an Urban Lahiri, Paul Casey,
Yep.
and Charles Schwartzel, I'm pretty sure.
That's a pretty good team.
Yeah, that's a solid team.
Yeah, that's probably the best word to describe that team is solid.
Yeah.
Probably Legion.
Yeah.
With John and Tyrrell.
Wicked.
Bit of fire.
Yeah, bit of go with those two.
Bit of heat going.
Bit of,
So-
bit of heat.
What would you choose?
Probably Bryson's team.
Yeah.
Legion would be awesome. Yeah, I asked a question without even having an answer to it either. So.
Yeah.
But I'd go. Yeah, if you went Legion, I'd go Bryson's. So Crushers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd join that. I
Fair
wouldn't know.
enough.
I wouldn't know who to replace. Wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have a clue. They're all as good as each other. But
That's it. No, it's a good question. I like it.
yeah, I'd go that.
I've literally just thought of this. right now.
Yeah.
Right. It's a hypothetical.
Oh.
So you're playing in the players,
Uh-huh.
right? And you're tied for the lead,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you're in the final group with Scotty Scheffler, tied for the lead, standing on 17 tee box.
Mm-hmm.
What chances are you giving yourself under those circumstances of actually making birdie to go one up
Right now?
on 17?
Fuck. What chances am I giving myself?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, let me rephrase. Like I said, you're playing in the players, you're tied for the lead, final group. It's you and Scotty Scheffler coming down to the wire.
Mm.
You're on 17 tee box. What chance are you giving yourself of, number one, hitting the green, and number two, making birdie?
Fuck. I'd back myself to hit the green, but it'd be just damage control.
Okay.
It would be like I ain't doing a Ricky and putting it 4 feet right of the hole.
No.
At that bottom right pin. No fucking way. Whether he blocked it or not, he fucking blocked that. But but I ain't doing that. No way. I ain't looking at that. I ain't scoping it going, oh fucking look at my yardage book. 128 yards, which is what's 116 meters or something like that, and grabbing gappy and firing it straight at it. Fuck that. No way. I'm aiming over that bunker to the fattest portion of that green, right?
And putting
just
it down the hill 40
fucking
feet.
praying,
Yeah.
right? If Scotty is hitting first,
You're hitting first.
and I'm hitting first.
I'm changing it. You're hitting first.
I'm hitting first.
You got to
I've-
set the tone. You've just made birdie on 16 to tie it.
to tie it. To come in with a little bit of momentum, I would try and cater for a little peel to the right.
Okay.
But I'm not aiming anywhere near that flag.
Okay.
There is not a fucking chance. And I could guarantee he isn't either.
No.
He would be playing that little fadey thing that he has, and he would probably be hitting a very similar idea of a shot. And if you do block it a little bit, well, it's going to get closer. So,
Yeah.
and if you pull it, well, you've got an extra 20 feet to putt through, and best of luck to you. But I'd back myself to hit green surface, sort of, right? But to make birdie, man, like under that, like you just
It's
sort of,
so daunting.
oh man, I'd probably hit it into the water more often than I'd make birdie.
That's a fair shout.
I
I think that's a genuine stat
that probably would be.
at Sawgrass.
Probably would be. There'll probably be more water balls than birdies. Oh
Yeah.
no, there wouldn't be actually. But that's where I'd be at that moment. Right now. Fuck that. Oh, fuck that. No way. Oh,
Especially on Sunday, there'd be more water balls than
I
birdies.
wouldn't even be able to feel my fucking body. Like, no way.
Just fucking shaking.
And Scotty's just looking at me like, first time. Yeah. Yeah, dickhead. Fuck off. Yeah, no, I'd be shitting myself, eh?
Very good. Jolly, I think that's a really good spot to leave it. Not a terribly long one this week, but we've got to come back in here and do another one to preload for while I'm away throughout March. Yeah. Let's go practice. I got to go practice for tomorrow night.
Let's boogie.
Ladies and gentlemen, be sure, like I said earlier, to hit the check out the description, hit the subscribe button. If you're listening on Spotify, hit us a follow on Spotify as well. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you very much for your support, as always, through all 106 episodes. Other than that, hit the golf ball very well. Throw the darts even better. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Cheers.